Welcome back, everyone. There's a call to protect the day jobs of volunteer first responders who served during some major disasters in Texas.
KXAN's Jacqueline Powell looks at the proposal to make it easier for people trained to pitch in during a fire or a flood or other emergency.
Nearly 80% of firefighters in Texas are volunteers. And when it comes to a state emergency like a hurricane or wildfires in the Panhandle,
right now there's this basic fear that I'm not going to sign up for a deployment, or I'm not going to sign up to go help others because what if I get terminated from my job?
Manchac Fire Chief Chris Barron leads the state's Firefighters and Fire Marshals Association. He's pushing lawmakers to pass a bill that would protect both volunteer firefighters and volunteer EMS personnel from being fired or penalized in their day jobs for taking off to respond to a state disaster.
And it's basically bringing the protection that the National Guard has to the Texas firefighters and EMS responders.
North Hays County Fire Rescue Chief Scott Collard oversees a mix of full-time paid firefighters and volunteers. He says while all of his men and women are credentialed to respond to state emergencies, usually it's the paid firefighters who actually go.
I've had a few in deployments last year say they'd love to go, but they couldn't take the time off of work.
While Chief Collard knows it could be hard for employers to let their employees take off for a week or two,
I see both sides.
he's seen firsthand how important it is that those trained to respond can do so.
When we had the floods here in Hays County in 2015, we had a bunch of help coming in from all over the state to help us out. It provides the citizens of Texas some peace of mind to know that they have adequate staff to come and help them.
Jacqueline Powell, KXAN News.
Jacqueline says that the bill would still allow employers to reduce pay for volunteers while they're off working emergency situations. The state pays volunteer firefighters when they respond to those emergencies to help offset some of the wages that they lose at their other jobs. A similar bill was filed in '07. But that one did not pass.
So to give you a better idea, though, of when and how often these volunteers might be needed, we took a look at the governor's disaster declarations last year. Most of them were related to the ongoing needs following Hurricane Harvey in 2017. But Governor Abbott also issued a disaster declaration for some counties that were experiencing drought in April, followed by 2 declarations for flooding in the summer and in the fall.